University Student Skills Monitoring System. In this work, María de la Cruz-Loera and Agustín Rivera contributed on the development of this work. All of us are academics at the Tecnológico Nacional de México, Campus Salvatierra. First, we are going to present a literature review as introduction, then the methodology to define the relationship between activities and skills for employment. Next, we discuss the implementation of a skill management system. Finally, results and conclusions are given. As introduction and a literature review, Perez and Pinto, they define that qualifications, professional experience, academic program, and teaching learning process are key factors that influence employment. Gonzalez and Martinez, they mentioned that student satisfaction and mobility influence employability. There are also emotional factors like motivations that are discussed by Safrankova that also contribute to employability. Gomez and Extremera study the emotional effects of employment. So qualifications and emotions are important in in job uh, in job placement. In the context of TecNM Campus Salvatierra, in the academic programs of ITICS, we have some registers. For example, the terminal efficiency. Terminal efficiency is 54% on average, and we have a student withdrawal about of 16% on average. These are indicators that have to be improved in order to have a major education quality. So some strategies have to be implemented in order to improve them. Okay. So to improve those indicators, we define some activities that can develop skills in students. For this, we perform the following. We perform a literature review for skills for employability. We analyze the TecNM regulations for education quality and the Federal Development Education Plan. And also we review the job search platforms like OCC and CompuTrabajo and Likely in order to define some job requirements. In this table, we can show some keywords that we enter and the results. That means that there is a lot of job opportunities on different search platforms at the moment of writing the paper. Based on that, we arrive to the next list of activities and the skills that the students can develop. Academic program. Each activity has skills that can develop, and there is also a measurement. We have the first activities, which are the first 9 activities can be developed directly from the academic program. The final activities, the thesis, we pass professional residence, specialty career, social service, recreational events, academic talks, psychological guidance, extracurricular, and the academic program. The other 7 activities are not mandatory, but could also develop skills on the students, which are participation on Innovatec, which are recalled for projects, courses where students can choose between a list like Google's AWS, Oracle, Cycle, etc. We have also a permanent summer science of research. We also can involve students in research projects and to article publications. The students themselves can develop work experience. Like, for example, in the summer, they can go uh, to temporary work, and communication in another language is also important. Hobbies, which is a way to have a mental health, is very important too. Another representation of those is the skills. Each skills can be developed by some activity. Those skills that we define based on the literature review, the academic programs, indicators, and the federal government development plan. We define that is knowledge, communication, project, mental health, job requirement, and language. That's the skills that we arrive to, that we can develop with almost any additional cost of the study program. So based on the activities and skills we propose, an information model has proposed. This is the activity as the main information model, which can contribute to several skills and has a measurement, a one measurement. Then for the development of our application, we use Scrum as development tool, Git as a control version, NetBeans as IDE, and Jakarta Java, Glassfish, MySQL as our web technology. And we use also Bootstrap to perform a user interface. All this is based on using oriented programming language and context dependency injection, a persistence, and that's all. These are some screenshots of our system. We have the screenshot where the students can register their activities. And here we have an example of an ideal students where we defined which are the amount of activities and the level of skills that an student can develop during their academic life. So for this, we perform a voluntary survey for the student group. And this group of students were asked for 3 sentiment works when they compare their own data, with their versus the ideal student. And this graph, this plot resumes the sentiment analysis. 2 works have the maximum of frequencies, which are stress. Students feel stress, and some students feel satisfied. So, given this plot, give us some insights about the skills and the formation of students that actually impacts on the sentiment due to lack or well-developed skills. So finally, as a result, we have defined a set of skills activities was defined. We implemented a skills monitoring system, and a brief sentiment analysis was conducted where 60% are positive words versus 40% of negative words. So it is important. Finally, as a conclusion, student sentiment analysis reveals that the skill activities relationships impacts their emotions. Monitoring students from early semesters to track academic development, that is important. in order to have a high level of uh, education quality indicators. That's important because all of institutions are based on in indicators of quality. And finally, we have to register more data in order to find if there is some relationship between skills, job placement, and why not revenue. So by now, the registers of skill and activities really impacts the emotions of students in negative form or in positive form.